So I'd like to tell you about how I got here today. So a little story about my life. So I was born in Bangladesh. So for so any of you that don't know, that's a small country next to India in subcontinental Asia. It's a smidge smaller than Georgia, but it has about 150 million people. So to say that it's a bit overcrowded is an understatement. I didn't spend long there. I moved to Australia when I was very small, and I grew up there. So maybe you've realized there's a touch of an accent still here, but I'm slowly making that disappear. But so that brings me to the US, and I'm here because I followed a guy. And no, I'm kidding. No, and once we realized that we were sick of having the Pacific Ocean between us, one of us had to make the plunge, and I was the more braver one. So here I am in Georgia Tech doing my master's. Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Good job.
We're going to have 2 minutes for feedback.
Okay, so your eye contact was solid. You barely looked at your little index card, and you had solid eye contact around the room. In terms of your body language, you can vary your gestures more, meaning instead of doing the same gesture over and over, I don't know if you guys can see me, you kept your hands here the whole time, and then moved them out a little bit. So I understand that the note card makes it a bit harder, but the idea is that as you talk, you can practice doing different things. And the whole point is to get up here and practice. Good job.
Thanks.
In terms of your body movement, I think you could move around a little bit more between the thirds,
Okay.
and focus your attention along with that body movement. You had good speed of delivery.
So you had a go-to word, which is so. You said it like, I think 5 or 6 times.
Okay.
So just don't try to, you're not trying to say you're trying to avoid that. You picked the word so instead.
Okay.
Which is fine, but just try to vary it a little bit, that's all.
Yeah, that's what I picked up on also. First of all, really good job. It's so hard to go out there and be the first one, and I really enjoyed it. You had awesome facial expressions. You had a very nice smile. It's really awesome. It establishes rapport with your audience. And as far as other verbal distractions, I did count around 4 or 5 so's, but you only had 2 ums. That's not too bad. Yeah, whenever you feel it coming up, just swallow it back down and just make sure to insert those pauses in. But yeah, very good job.
Thanks.
Any other?
Your enunciation I thought was very strong. Your volume, it was okay. I think it could be a little bit louder though, just because, like in this case, you have someone sitting at the very back. Although our overall audience may not be that large, you have someone sitting at the very back. So just a smidge louder, but I thought that was pretty on point.
Okay.
Spell your name for us.
Zuiena.
Zuiena.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. The next champion, as Dylan and Karen like to put it, is Andrew, waiting in the back.
You thought you could sneak by us.